Hello and welcome to the first episode of How Hard Can It Be? I came up with the idea of these videos because I'm sick to death of influencers trying to get people to achieve a dream, shoot for the stars. However, we haven't all got investors or hidden pots of money to be throwing about. I'm just a normal guy. I guess a normal toolkit. Let's find out. I mean, how hard can it be? How hard can it be? Come on. I bought an old BMX for £10, ordered some steel, an engine, and some rolly turny bits, and waited for Mr. Delivery Man. With all the bits from the shopping list now here, I borrowed a workshop and got to work. With as much experience at welding as David Copperfield, I zapped and stuck the steel bits to form a basic chassis. You'll obviously need a hole saw, same size diameter as what's on your BMX frame. Then what will happen is that will enable a nice fit around this part of the frame to around the BMX, and then that way we can weld around it. So as the YouTube video showed me, all I've got to do is plonk this engine on here and everything will work absolutely perfectly. I mean, why wouldn't it? So the first issue would be that when these are supposed to be near the holes that I've drilled to mount, it's getting stuck on the frame itself, just inside of there. So what I need to do is pick the engine up ever so slightly, not much, just to clear that little fin that's on the bottom. But of course, they don't tell you about this kind of thing, do they? Because everything's easy, you just throw it all together. So what I've done is I've had a good friend of mine make me this little plate. It's about 3mm thick. Stuck my 4 holes in it. I've marked the centre line of where the engine was going to be. That's just going to sit underneath just to lift it up just a touch. So now this plate is going to sit on there. So it's going to act a little bit like a washer. So that now, when that sits on, we are just out of the way of that fin enough to, the camera focuses, enough to just dodge out the way of that fin. The sump plug is very, very close, but I'm not too bothered about that at the minute. So let's get that fixed and bolted down. I guess we don't need to yet. Let's get the rest of the frame done. If you can't weld or you don't think you can weld, buy one, have a go at it, great fun. Who cares if you look it up? Well, unless you're doing it on something that really matters, like a car or something. I'm sure you'll be fine. How's your that? Here we go, here is the semi-finished project. Obviously need to mount this onto the handlebars. But no, I think it's looking pretty good. Wait a minute. And you see what's happening. So when I turn this wheel, it's dropping to the floor, which is not good. Well, because of this issue then, but it's got to come off. I've got to cut the front off again. They never mentioned any of this in the plan, did they? So I need to cut this back off without making a mess. Well, disassembled chassis. This time I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to chop a couple of bits of wood underneath whilst it's in full tilt, so that'll be the lowest it'll pitch, because the last thing I want is it digging into the floor when you're on full lock going, well, however fast we're going to get on it. So that's it, it's starting to take shape. There's still the pitching issue. I'm not quite sure why that happens. I think it's probably something to do with the fact that the wheel's not directly where it should be in terms of the column. But never mind, we'll gloss over that, I'm sure it'll be fine. As long as it's not digging straight into the floor, then I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine. May have to come up with the pedals slightly, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The throttle doesn't actually fit a pair of BMX handlebars, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to do on that yet. Even if I open this out all the way, it just does not fit. So I'm guessing pit bikes have got slightly smaller handlebars, but it's just. If I take the paint off, whether that'll give me just enough, I don't know. Try thinning it out. So here is the problem. Even without the bracket on, you can't fit. It's just that itty bit. Maybe. Look, it's just cutting into the insides of it. Alright, all ground down, well, sort of, mostly. I'll do. Moment of truth. Does that give us enough? Oh, it did! It worked. So, it's a very tight fit. But you have got to take the paint off and just skimmer down slightly, but then yeah, it fits. Mint. I suppose this is the other thing that nobody really tells you when you're starting out with this kind of thing. How loaded it can be. I mean, it's about 7 o'clock at night, something like that. There's nobody here. Everybody will be here, busy in the morning, doing their job. But yeah, well, I guess while everybody's at home having tea or doing whatever, getting ready for the morning, it'll be quiet, scrubs out, alone on this period, I guess. Which is fine. Can't expect people to buy into the same ideas as yours, especially if they're as crazy as this. Oh yeah. The grip on and clutch lever next, I think. Clutch lever. Got the folding ones just in case we come off and ditch it. Even if I smash into a million pieces, don't worry, my clutch lever will be okay. Right there first, then hook it in. I'm guessing, yes, I can take up the slack by winding this one and secure it in place again. Just before it starts to get tight.